And scripture is our template, fam. You know what I mean? I didn't make this up. Like, I didn't come up with the blueprint. He did. But if we follow it, that's where my confidence comes from. I think we talked about this in a different pod. My confidence is not in my flesh. My confidence is in my routine. I can guarantee you I'm not going to cheat on Juliet as long as I stick to my routine. I can guarantee you I'm not going to disappoint my sons as long as I stick to my routine. Right? In the same way, you can guarantee you'll keep a six-pack as long as you keep doing sit-ups. What you ain't going to do is guarantee it if you stop and go to Dairy Queen. So this is not rocket science, okay? Let me continue. I'm going to slow marinate this. I don't care if it takes me 3 hours to get through these 8 verses. We started at noon. We can go to 6, okay? We got new cameras. It's so stupid. All right. It makes no sense. All right. So I will lead a life of integrity in my own home. Verse number 3. Dude, if this ain't game, fam, nothing is. If this chapter is not game, nothing is. I will refuse to look at anything vile and vulgar. I hate all who deal crookedly. I will have nothing to do with them. Let it marinate. I refuse to look at anything vile and vulgar. I refuse. I was coming home from somewhere. We've traveled so much. I don't know where. I think it was when I was with you, Hector. I think we were coming home from Atlanta. So I decided to watch Trading Places. And Trading Places, Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy is one of my favorite movies of all time. But as soon as I turn the movie on, my brain goes, Jamie Lee Curtis's breasts are in the show. Like my flesh woke up, oh, we about to see some breast. Now, Jamie Lee Curtis's breasts blessed me when I was a kid. Okay? I'm just being honest, okay? Jamie Lee Curtis is a beautiful woman. She a beautiful woman right now. Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis is beautiful. But when she came into the business and, you know, she had a not full nude scene, but she was topless in a area. I know exactly where that scene is in the movie. I'm on a plane watching it in first class. Who gonna say something? I could easily write that off and say, man, I'm not gonna even look at it. I've seen it before, and it's not a temptation. 80s breasts are not a temptation, right? I could say that. But why would I wake up something I've starved for this long? So I knew exactly when that scene was coming up. And as soon as that scene started, I just went just like this. And I knew exactly when the scene was over. And then I looked back up. I refused to look at anything vile and vulgar. Now let's be honest. Are breasts vulgar? No, they're not. This is the both and. This is the tension we have to deal with. Because what toxic Christianity does is make sex and sexuality sound like the worst sin of all time. Women's bodies are beautiful. Men's bodies are beautiful. In context. When is it to be celebrated? In marriage. When is it to be just admired? Out in the field, right? You can admire somebody's beauty without lusting after it, right? Lust is a sin, not admiration, not attraction. That's not a sin. But I didn't want to see those breasts again. I refuse to look at anything vile and vulgar. Are breasts vile and vulgar? No. It's Jamie Lee Curtis vile and vulgar? No. Could that lead to me looking at something vile and vulgar? Yes. And so I don't want the porn starter kit. I'm not doing the soft porn starter kit. Some of y'all need to up your not interested game on Instagram. Too much booty cheeks in your Explore page, because the algorithm knows what you've been looking at, fam. Stop playing. Time to play whack-a-mole with that Explore page until you just get like mine. It's just basketball and butterflies.